So, we're going to do a top 5.
Yeah, we haven't done one in 2 weeks? One or 2 weeks. We haven't done one.
And we couldn't decide. We had to really limit this one. So
yeah.
We're going to do top 5 90s Disney movies.
Well, they're not 90s. Are you kidding me? Some of these are from like the 40s and 50s.
No sooner...
No, it's pre-Pixar.
Pre-Pixar, yes, thank you. So, traditional cartoon
animated Disney films pre-Pixar.
Yeah. So no Toy Story, no...
Unfortunately, no Toy Story.
Yeah. I mean, not that
Incredibles.
Pixar's bad, but
we would do it would have to have a whole separate thing for Toy Story, Finding Nemo.
Ones. Yeah. Anyway, so this is all like...
Because you got to understand...
During our prime, like 90 to 2000, like...
Well, even before then, because Toy Story was 95.
Was it 95?
Yeah, it's over 20 years old. Yes.
Wow.
I promise you, I know this fact.
That's a good-looking movie for 95.
Yeah, it was. Well, anyway, it was cutting edge.
Yeah. Anyway, so Disney traditional animated top 5 movies.
Yeah. You have to understand we were big kids at heart, so we still love these movies.
Like, in all honesty, I tried to find a couple of these on like Blu-ray, and they're so hard to find
because they only release them every once in a while from the vault, as Disney calls it. It is horse shit, and I want all of these movies on Blu-ray, but they don't make them. Yeah. They don't make The Lion King on Blu-ray anymore. They did it for a stint, and they stopped.
Yeah, and they're super expensive.
Yes.
Like, they're like $30, but I mean,
bullshit.
Like Aladdin, I want it. I want all 3 on Blu-ray.
Hercules just came out on Blu-ray. I need to go buy it.
Yeah. Anyway.
My daughter even loves it. Thank God.
Anyway, so we're going to do our top 5 pre-Pixar Disney movies.
Yeah.
Be it, you have to, we are men as well, so...
Yes, I'm sorry, so like Cinderella, like Snow White...
I haven't even seen the whole Beauty and the Beast. I really haven't.
Really?
The whole way through, the cartoon one?
I've at least seen them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to understand, it's all, once again, it's our personal favorites.
So
we are guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say those aren't good movies. Those
Snow White and Cinderella.
Those are definitely top 10 on somebody's list.
Sleeping Beauty, not there.
Yeah, I don't care.
Not even Maleficent didn't care. We've had ours. She wasn't a fan. All right.
So, top 5 Disney animated movies.
Strictly Disney.
I'm gonna go number 5, Peter Pan.
All right. That's my wife's favorite movie.
Yeah, I mean, I love the cartoon. I even I got the Blu-ray of that one. So it is a good one. It's that classic, the classic Disney story. It's in there somewhere.
That's the thing. That's my wife's favorite Disney one. So she made sure I had that on here.
Yep.
So I mean, my daughter likes it. I was really sad the other day. I asked her, because my wife had said, like, yeah, let's watch Peter Pan, and she built her up to it. So I tried to kind of snake in there. I said, hey, Park, do you want to watch Peter Pan or Star Wars? She's like, Peter Pan. I was like, damn it! I tried so hard. It was worth a try.
And there's a new Peter Pan coming out that
it's called Pan.
I'm not sure about. I don't know.
Garrett Hedlund is Captain Hook.
I thought it was Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman is Blackbeard.
Oh,
yeah,
God,
why is Blackbeard always in everything?
He's in every movie.
He's every pirate ever. It's stupid.
He's the Sam Jackson of pirates.
Blackbeard is Sam Jackson of pirates.
Who is Sam Jackson?
You ever seen any movie ever? He's the black guy.
Anyway, so...
Did you go see that, by the way? Ted 2?
Ted, I still haven't seen it.
Really?
It was not in theaters very long.
Well, that's because we have a lot of shit come out right after.
Yeah, but anyway, it wasn't in theaters very long.
Can I tell you the cameo then, since you didn't go see it?
Yeah, I'm going to rent it, but...
Liam Neeson.
What? Oh, yeah.
I told you he was in it. His cameo was amazing, because you know how Ted works at the supermarket?
Yeah.
Alright. Liam Neeson walks up to the counter with a box of tricks and goes, like in his taken voice, he's like, excuse me, I have a question. It says this is only for kids. Is that true? And Ted's like, what? He's like, is it only for kids? Am I going to get in trouble for buying? Am I legally allowed to purchase this? And Ted's like, yeah, I don't think nobody cares. So I can just pay for this and leave. Yeah, you can do whatever the hell you want. So I'm not going to get in trouble. No one will be following me, even though it's just for kids. Like, it's a whole, 5-minute conversation about how tricks are not just for kids.
That's pretty.
It was
funny.
amazing.
That's pretty
That
funny.
was the best movie. Have you seen the theory about tricks? You know how it's all just little balls now?
Yeah.
What if, since we're not kids anymore, it used to be the shapes.
Yeah.
We only see it as balls now because we're older.
I have.
We're not kids anymore.
I
Yeah.
have heard that theory.
That's funny. I thought it was funny. God, for number 5, I think my number 5 is going to be Goofy Movie. Did you ever see the sequel to that?
Yeah,
Extremely
Goofy
Goofy?
Movie.
I used to like it.
It's good, but it's not as good as the first
For
one.
some reason, it hit a spot with me just because it came out in the era where I did skateboard.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, skateboard! And this is... Sorry, I don't know.
Which, 90s was skateboarding was...
By the way, I watched the Goofy Movie the other day because it's on a thing called Hoopla from the library.
Is it?
Yeah. It's got some adult jokes in it.
It does.
And
It
Pauly
is.
Shore is funny as shit.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
It's the leading town of
It's
Jesus!
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, pizza bar.
I used to remember. I can still almost remember the song,
By Powerline?
the power line.
It was like...
But you know, it has that touch that
see.
that you know. The
Stand out! There's above the ground.
So I can't. Shut up! Yeah. Oh man, what we just sang on our podcast. That's
okay.
That's fine.
Hey, once again, I gave a disclaimer. We are kids at heart.
So,
Yep, that happened.
but
2 grown men.
it's a good man. There's another one. If I ever find that on DVD, I'm buying it. I have it on VHS.
If I ever find it on Blu-ray, I'm buying it.
Yeah, like
For sure.
it's so good. Anyway, Goofy Movie. That actually was going to be my number 4.
Oh, okay.
So
There you
that like I said, you know
It was really good.
the touching moment when they're on the floating down the river
Together
and, like, they're singing
just before he
And,
finds
you
out
know-
Max had the...
yeah.
Before it gets real dark.
Yeah. So
That dirty bastard. Because he erased everything and like
Yeah.
drew it like,
Yeah.
oh, that's dirty. So that was your number 4.
that was
Goofy
my
Movie.
number 4. Yeah.
All right, number 4 for me. See, I'm in a pickle, but I'm gonna go ahead and go with the old Robin Hood from like the 1940s with all animal characters. I used to watch that over and over again.
No, that wasn't it. What's the whistle? That's it. That's it. Man, see, it all comes back. That's it.
It's so good. Robin Hood is played by a fox. Little John is a big bear.
Well, he's a Jungle Book bear,
Yeah,
basically.
Baloo, pretty
But, yeah.
But that was such a good one.
Little,
The
little snake
animation's-
is. The animation does not look as good as it did when we were little.
No, but at the same time, you have to understand it was from like
Yeah.
1940.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
But
I
it was
mean,
still a
it is.
good movie.
Yeah. I mean,
The story's good.
Classic Robin Hood story.
But done with animals.
Yeah.
And it was so good, though. Like,
Yeah,
that was clever.
The snake was like a snake-like
Yeah.
character, sneaky character, and
Fire.
yeah, he gets drunk in the
Hey.
beer.
Yeah!
You know
I forgot, yeah. Dude, I still tell you which the favorite Robin Hood movie was.
that one.
Nope.
Oh.
We're
Men in
men.
Tights. Oh God,
We're men
no,
in tights.
no, we're not. We're not men in tights. My number
I told
3.
you we met him, didn't I?
Yeah.
At Dragon Con,
Yeah.
because Kayla, that's her. Princess Bride is her
Yeah.
number one. I asked him, I remember asking him, I was like, "What? You've worked with like Dave Chappelle and stuff, like," and he was just kind of looked at me like, "You remember that?"
I'm gonna go with Tarzan for my
Okay.
number 3, just because I'm also a huge Phil Collins fan,
Oh goodness!
and every song in that movie is fan freaking tastic.
Is this water sanitary?
But
My wife likes that one.
yeah, Tarzan. I do love me some Tarzan.
See-
Just the soundtrack, it's so good.
My top 3 have already been set in stone in my head. My number 3 is going to be Aladdin,
Yeah.
a classic.
My number 2 is
Classic. Story of a poor boy who finds a magical lamp with a genie in it, played by Robin Williams.
fantastic. I read a thing that said 90% of his lines are just off the top of his head in Aladdin
Well,
for the genie.
Have you seen the theory about Aladdin? I think I've told you this before, where it's actually in the long distant future. Yeah. There's a talking parrot, which was a genetic experiment.
Mm-hmm.
The carpet was something that was created again in the future. The genie has been in prison for, how long was it? 10,000 years?
Mm-hmm.
But he does impressions of like Jack Nicholson, Ronald Reagan, Nixon. Yeah, it's in the future. It's post-apocalyptic.
Post-apocalyptic.
That's the theory.
It's not a bad theory.
Yeah.
I love Aladdin. It's one of my... I mean, if there wasn't a movie that I know what your number one's going to be.
Of course.
If that wasn't my number one, like, Aladdin's right there.
I do know. I know when you left off though.
I'm upset about it, but it's my honorable mention.
Okay.
So number two, Aladdin is my number two. Aladdin is a
good one though. Aladdin is a good. That's my number three. Your number two.
And in all honesty, even the other two that came out after it, I like just
didn't even watch them.
I like just as good. Return of Jafar and Prince of Thieves.
God, what's the guy's name? Who's the voice of the Iago? The real annoying guy.
Oh, I don't know, but
God, I know that name.
I recognize his. Yeah, I mean,
because he talks like. I can't even do it. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's that guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your number two?
My number two is Hercules, which
I knew it would be.
It's because especially in grade school, I had a huge love for Greek mythology. I loved. That was one of the few things I loved to study. Besides math and science, I loved Greek mythology. I had like a mythology book where I would just look at and I would just read through some of the tales and stuff. I love mythology, so of course the Hercules movie addresses a lot of it at once.
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yep.
And as soon as I saw his face, I knew what his name was.
But yeah, Hercules. It just addresses all of the great Greek stories.
It shows the good ones. Like it, there's so many like crazy Greek stories, and there's so many different versions. But
talk about the Titans.
Yeah,
they talk about Medusa. They talk about Achilles. Mm-hmm. They do it all. All the Greek gods are in it at some point.
Yeah, and it shows all the types of the.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good one. Good song. Once again, good Disney songs.
Yeah, not terrible.
The ones that you remember, like when they come on,
the flashback, or not the flashback, but the nod to the Lion King.
Yeah,
where he's wearing Scar on
the
lion head.
Yeah,
it's just such a good. I love that movie.
It's good.
I could watch it.
It's on Netflix right now.
It is.
I've watched it. I think I watched it twice.
Parker loves it. She'll actually request to watch it.
Yeah.
Score 1 up for Dad. So I think we both have the same number one.
Same for number one.
Everybody's favorite Disney movie of all time.
You can't knock 90s. The 90s.
He's the king of the jungle and the king of the Disney movies
of the 90s.
Simba.
And that movie still probably hold up against movies nowadays.
It does.
So I'm saying rating wise, but Lion King. We talked about Lion King last week.
Did we?
A little bit. So I think we did. I think it was last week.
I don't think we did. I don't remember talking about it last week.
Scar. Our favorite villains. We talked about Scar.
Yeah, we mentioned. Yeah, because Jeremy Irons.
Yeah, but the Lion King.
It's a fantastic movie, start to finish.
Once again, it's got
songs.
It's got good songs.
Those songs are up there.
No. Anyway,
but just Timon and Pumbaa.
Yeah,
I mean the characters in it, the voices were great because you've got, Matthew Broderick was Simba,
yep.
Jeremy Irons is Scar, Mufasa is James Earl Jones. Ooh, say that name. Say it again. Say Mufasa. Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah. Oh man,
there's the Nazi scene.
It's so good. I want this movie on DVD. I gotta find it.
I got it. I'll let you borrow it.
Okay.
I'll let you borrow it.
Thanks.
Because I had to have it.
Yeah. No, I
got it before Parker was born, so
yeah.
It wasn't for her. It's
my movie. It's my movie.
And she actually said it. She's like, I want to watch my movie, and she'll point to Lion King. I was like, no, that's Daddy's movie.
Daddy's movie.
Lion King is
it's so good.
Mine.
It's so good.
I had it on my iPod, and I would watch it during college classes. Just cause.
You can't, and no one can make fun of you watching Lion
Yep.
King.
People would be watching it with me.
Yeah. Like, sweet, you got the Lion King?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because that came out, I think it was 93 or 94, right when we were old enough to watch movies and get them.
Yeah.
So that was like one of the first ones we truly watched.
And I had to go to this. Well, no, I had it on VHS, but you know,
it was
one of those. This
an
Friday
amazing
night.
movie.
What are we gonna watch? I want to watch The Lion King.
Oh, mine was just during the day. If I'm not Lion King, I would like to watch The Lion King, please.
Oh, it's so good.
It was Lion King is both of our number ones for a good reason.
Disney animated at its best.
Yes, and that was right before the Pixar break, or right before Pixar kind of took over.
So some other honorable mentions from our lists. I liked The Hunchback of Notre Dame. That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a lot earlier than I realized.
It didn't even make my really
looked it up.
Honorable list though.
Yeah, well, I like the story.
Yeah,
you know, I like because it's one of those old stories that they remade really well.
Which something about it, Joe, I just never got to.
Mulan, it's a bit of a girly one, but
my daughter likes it.
It's still good.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
There's some
Once
fighting.
again, I think I'm a sucker for kung fu and for songs.
Anything Oriental you like.
For catchy songs.
Yeah.
We are men.
That's like the only good catchy song.
I know. Christina Aguilera.
We must be swift as coursing rain.
We are men.
We must be. It's a great typhoon. With all the strength of a raging fire. I know that whole song. Once again, have a 3-year-old.
See, you have a reason to know it. I know it just because
Once again, guys, we're kids at heart.
Kids at heart.
We love it.
As far as that's pretty much all of them. But what do you have on here?
Some of my honorable mentions were stuff like Fox and the Hound.
Oh, I want to cry.
Tearjerker.
I get teary-eyed thinking about it.
Yeah.
I think it actually got voted. I think I saw on Facebook.
One of the saddest movies
ever. It got
ever.
Voted one of the most sad scenes of a movie.
Hey, I still want you to watch that Futurama episode. That'll change your life.
What the dog thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't want to.
I'm
a sucker.
It's so good.
Yeah, my wife has dog fever right now.
She has also another fever.
And so
you're welcome for that one.
Yeah,
too.
thank you for that.
Hey, blame Kayla.
Rescuers Down Under you have on here. I wasn't a huge fan.
For me, The Rescuers Down Under, I love that movie.
What about Fern Gully?
It's not Disney.
Is that on Disney?
No.
Oh.
That's I think DreamWorks.
Land Before Time, the first one,
not
the original.
Disney.
It was on my list. I looked at.
That's not Disney.
Well, dang. Anyway, it was still a good one though.
Yeah,
the first one, the very very first one.
That one, yeah, but that's not Disney.
No, well, Lilo and Stitch,
Sword in the Stone, Lilo and Stitch.
They're remaking Sword in the Stone, right?
They're making a live action Sword in the Stone, which is I'm curious to see who they cast for each role.
Mm-hmm.
They could do Dumbledore as Merlin.
That'd be cool.
The guy who played, but I don't know. He's not goofy. He needs to be kind of goofy.
Yeah.
Unless they do a Maleficent dark spin to it,
which
I don't care. I don't want them to do. I want them to do it right.
Yeah.
Happy, cheerful. So that's our top 5 Disney animated films. Of course, our number 1 was Lion King.
Yeah.
It was inevitable.
Yeah.
Can't deny that. So